Good morning. Good morning.
Jesus.
Man, boy, God's so good. Man. Listen here. God is good.
So what I do now?
Good morning. You posted on that?
I share it on my page.
No. Go on your page. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to get some stuff together here. I was already. Yeah. Good morning. Know your enemy.
We're outside today enjoying the sun that God gave us.
Yeah. It's a little cool.
I wouldn't say that. The sun is not out. It's not a little cool.
Well, I mean, I'm about to explain it. What I mean by cool is 80-something degrees. Normally be 90, 95, but you can't even breathe out here. Like you. Yesterday I was telling me I feel like I feel like I was some rice getting boiled in the pot yesterday. You know what I mean? It'd be so dang on hot. But today we want to come on to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think your enemy is your spouse. Your kids, your parent, whoever, you know what I'm saying? And, this punk, I'm calling this punk, the devil, you know what I'm saying? He kind of just be always up in our mix, you know what I mean?
He tossing to and fro, seeking whomever he may devour. And it's up to us.
On what you're going to do with it.
How you going to react.
All right. Now, this morning, I'm tell you how this food come this morning, right? This morning. Now, we already got some things going on, you know what I'm saying, home-wise or whatever. And so, my wife is cleaning up whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So she come get me like, babe,
I done messed up.
Yeah, I messed up. This how she comes. So, babe, I messed up. Well, I was cleaning, and the door just came off. The whole door.
I was cleaning in the bathroom, and I don't know what kind of door it's called. The folding door, the door you got to open and close.
The flimsy doors.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And every time I touched it, seemed like it ended up breaking. So I was kind of reluctant about, even telling him because it happens all the time. So he looked at me like, so I go in my corner.
Yeah, and see the thing about it, right? So she tell me, I'm like, how did you open the door, babe? You know what I mean?
How many ways
what
can you
mean,
open the door?
How I open the door? I open the door like I open the door. In my mind, how I sink the door, I know the whole door gone, and not just the little. One second, I think I do. Yeah, pause. We back. Yeah. I know that. That name.
Alexis Cook.
Yeah.
But she was telling them, about.
Oh yeah. So. I was just the maintenance people. You know what I'm saying? I had to right. Yeah. So the dough. You know what I'm saying? The whole dough, like somebody just snatched the dough off. You know what I mean? And sometimes wife don't be knowing her strength, so but so when I looked at it, I'm like, I can fix it, babe. You know what I'm saying? And so, but my initial response, it you know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm not gonna ask you nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I just call it making. You're making me feel like, not to ask you nothing. You know what I mean? So initially, I got mad. Like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? But then, as I was fixing on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm fixing it, and
and I removed myself out of the bathroom, because a lot of times when you ask your husband something, your husband asks you something, and one person gets offended, you gonna beat me getting mad. I'm beat you getting mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we got chaos now. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole day of not talking, or you talking at instead of to me.
Right.
And sometimes it's good to move yourself out of the situation.
Right. And so in the midst of that, me fixing the dang on fixing the dough, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, dang man, you could have just fixed it. It wasn't nothing. It ain't. What do you do if it do break? So what? You know what I mean? And so but then, you know, your pride in a way too, you know what I'm saying? Well, if she don't want to, she can call him, I don't care, you know what I mean? And so, I get done with it, you know what I mean? And what's so crazy, the maintenance people had just showed me how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because like she said, just about every door in his house then got broken, you know what I'm saying? And so, I knew what to do anyways, you know what I mean? So I did it, got it together, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, yeah,
By this time, I'm in the family room, in the
corner, literally in the corner,
like
literally,
I'm in timeout.
literally
I'm
in
like,
the corner, you know what I'm saying? Like this house is just super duper big, and she just in the little corner, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I did one of her moves, you know what I'm saying? Like she had been and did something that pissed me off, you know what I mean? And she'd come with them, you know what I mean? So I did one of her moves, you know what I mean?
need a hug.
Yeah, I did. I gave her I need a hug, you know what I mean? And then so as I, you know what I'm saying, I gave her a hug and apologized, you know what I'm saying? She still was, you know, what you were saying?
No, he said, baby, I was forgive me for taking my frustration out on you. And I said, it's okay. I should have known, like, when I asked him, he was in the office, how he looked up at me like I was a monster. First of all, he looked at me just like that. And then, but you did get up instantly. But how you look, I should have, you know, sometimes you have to be aware of the atmosphere. And I wasn't aware of I wasn't being mindful of, you know, his feelings. He was already upset. And I came around him an issue, you know, but
yeah, but it wasn't even that. The thing about it, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't even a big problem. Because that was she said, like, well, I next time I see you fresh, I ain't gonna say nothing. So I'm like, man. So then now it's like,
now it's
normally, now it's war. Normally in that instance, I'm gone. She's sitting in her little corner. We ain't talking for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? So I buckled down. You know what I mean? I put my bootstraps on. I said, nah. So I gave her a hug again and said, nah, baby, that you better go. So, yeah, no, that's a wasp. I said, no, baby, we not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm apologizing for me taking my frustrations out on you. You know what I'm saying? Even though if I might be frustrated or I'm having a bad moment or a time, I should never outwardly. What's up, Pound? Love you too, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I should never outwardly, you know what I'm saying, put that on you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean? And so, like I said, so that's a trick of the enemy. He normally bring that to us.
Yes.
Little bitty itsy bitsy, like
we fall for
it, like hook, line, and sink. You know what I'm saying? And we be like two ships passing each other in the sail throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? We childless for the last about week or so. You know what I'm saying? This is happy time.
So small, it just blow up like.
Yeah, it'll just blow up. And so we chose in that moment. Chose to continue to talk. Talking about the situation, and then like just in the midst of that, in the midst of just communing, the enemy was defeated. Literally defeated. You know what I mean? The words say, resist the devil, and he will flee.
My mindset changed. No longer had I, in my thought process was, you know, to give my husband space, to leave him alone, you know, I don't want to be in the same room with him. All that was gone, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to know how to fight the enemy.
You gotta know how to
the enemy job is to steal, kill, or destroy. He wants you to be divided. He want to kill your peace. He want to kill your joy. He don't want your marriage to thrive. He don't want you to walk together.
Not at all.
He loved division. He loved me looking at you with my side eye.
Right.
He loved it. He loved feet in my mouth like, nigga, you gonna fast today? You know, and that's how. Being honest, you know, that's how the enemy do.
Yeah. You know.
But when the enemy comes in like a flood, you still stand your ground. Still do what the word tell you to do. Still do what you taught to do. Even though it don't feel good at that moment, still do it.
And the thing about it, man, God, he's so just in speaking on his word. You know what I'm saying? Instantly. I'm talking about an instant,
just like
instant, like before, like wow, like dang, like man, like instantly, man. You know what I mean? And so that kind of like gave me that's another tool in my toolbox. You know what I mean? So like when stuff do come up, stuff gonna come up in your marriage, relationship, whatever, any kind of relationship, friends, kids, mama. You know what I'm saying?
And then perspective is key.
Definitely.
Like I said, sometimes you have to. He's saying you have to evaluate the temperature in the room.
Yeah, definitely.
Some things are needed to be said right now, and some things are not. You have to know when to.
Right. That's it right
how
there.
To move. That would negate a lot of.
Yeah, some stuff don't need to be said. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to say that. I could have said that in my head and just did it. You know what I'm saying? And like she didn't have to say, well, I just gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? And cause that.
Well, really, I was talking to myself. I was mumbling. I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, but I heard it.
You see what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Be throwing off.
Right. You know, shots fired. You know what I'm saying? Shots fired, man down. But we just got on here to share that. You know what I mean? That it's another way to deal with. It ain't even a conflict. You know what I mean? It's not even a conflict. It's perception.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I perceived that you snatched this dough. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how you be moving. So I
really, I am. Like he said, I don't know my own strength. I am a strong woman.
So this is what I said. I said, baby, you have to be gentle. What you mean gentle? How else supposed to open the door?
There's only one way to open the door.
Don't just snatch it.
And I didn't do that because he told me the other day like I'm a child.
No, it's not like you're a child. Sometimes you don't know you're human. You know what I mean? You know, because these you know, these houses, these stuff don't be all the way right. You know what I mean? Folks be putting the cheapest stuff together. You know what I mean? And so, you know, stuff gonna come off the hinges. You know, especially the little swinging little doors, that stuff be coming off the hinges because they don't be upright. You know what I'm saying?
That's a given.
Yeah.
You know?
And so.
And the thing about going through or being able to know how to respond, a lot of times when you have so much on your plate, any little thing could just turn
small thing to a
just
big
like
thing.
that. Anything. Little thing.
Anything.
And I know married people can attest to that. Single people, you know, every walk of life can attest to when you're back against the wall, test, trial, tribulation, heartache, pain. Sometimes it be like, I can't deal with no more now. This enough.
Yeah, leave me alone. You know what I mean? And the thing about it, what we realizing is that this fool.
He just probably don't like.
Okay, yeah, the enemy know what we got in us. You know what I'm saying? And we don't. So he always attacking. You know what I mean? It's always an attack. It's always an attack, especially on this marriage. You know what I mean? It always be something like that's trying to draw a division in our marriage. You know what I mean? Because you know, two is better than one. When 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, he in the midst. You know what I mean? And so if he can get any type of isms or division, he winning. He winning. You know what I'm saying? He hate marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like when we got married, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of folks that the devil's gonna be coming out. He hate marriage, so watch out for the attacks. Man, that punk can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I love my wife. If my wife love me, I ain't worried about none of that stuff. You know what I mean? So as soon as we got married.
But you know what? When people say that, oftentimes you look at the attacks of being outside of your four walls.
Definitely. Yeah.
What's our internet?
Yeah, man. See, the enemy trying to mess with the dang on live, man. He don't like being exposed. You know what I'm saying? I'm exposed that punk. You know what I mean? Because think about it, me personally, you know what I'm saying? I used to work for him. Unbeknownstly, you know what I'm saying? I was capping. You know what I mean? I was out. You know what I'm saying? I was out there doing a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And I dropped my flag. You follow what I'm saying? I picked up my cross. I'm doing something different. You follow what I'm saying? And he ain't liking that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't liking that. You know, and to get married too? Oh, nigga, you got this twisted. You know what I'm saying? And so what I've realized is, you know what I'm saying, the enemy been after me since I was a kid, man. He been after me since I was a kid, man. You know what I mean? Because God placed so much in me. You know what I mean? He placed a lot in me, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to thwart, like steal, kill, and destroy. He tried to steal your destiny, steal your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Destroy what God has destined into you and kill it. You know what I'm saying? If he can't kill your person, you know what I'm saying? He been trying to kill me numerous times, you know what I'm saying? But God won't let him. You know
Or
what
he
I'm
gonna
saying?
kill your character.
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
your name is
Mud.
everything. You know what I'm saying? You have to really understand and know the tactics that the enemy uses, and he doesn't have anything new.
Nothing new. That's the whole thing.
It might be different faces, but it's the same
It's
stuff.
the same stuff, man. 'Cause he's not a creator. He's not creator. We creators. We create things. The devil don't. He mimic. Everything he do is mimicked.
And he
you know what I'm saying?
suggests.
He's a mimic and suggestion. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that he's created. Everything he does, he try to mirror. Everything he is about him, he try to mirror God. It's just on the flip side. You know what I mean? So anything that he come to you with is gonna be the same thing he always do. He just paint it different. You know what I mean? He just put it in a different package. You know what I'm saying? The same stuff that I have issues with, or some stuff that me and my wife deal with, it'd be the same exact thing. It might come subtle, it might come a different kind of way, but it'd be the same stuff. It don't be nothing different. It don't be nothing different. It'd be just in different packages, but the core of it be the same. You know what I'm saying? And so now, okay, that's why I say know your enemy, man. To know your enemy is to defeat him. You follow what I'm saying? So boom, if I know my enemy, I can defeat you. If I don't, you got me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Zeke?
And don't ever, sometimes we think we so strong, we saying know your enemy. Sometimes we think we have arrived or we've overcome
Right.
this
This plateau.
yeah, you know what
I'm
saying?
here. You know,
Right,
you
but
can't get me.
but you have to live life as if you know I haven't overcame it. Because if you do that, you're always striving to do better. You know what I'm saying?
What
Always going the opposite way.
What do you say? Press.
Press.
I'm running. You know what I'm saying? I'm running for my life, dude. I'm literally running, really for real. I'm running for real for my life. You know what I'm saying? Because if I slow up, them devil's gonna catch me. You know what I'm saying? Them punks that's not giving up. You know what I mean? Them same demons that I had with me every day that I would run, you know what I'm saying, running around the streets of Flint with every day. Them niggas still chasing me down, man.
They ain't taking no breaks.
They ain't taking no breaks, so I can't. I didn't take breaks. You know what I'm saying? Every time I take a break, I'm telling you, they be on me. You know what I mean? I be struggling with some stuff. They be whispering a little stuff in my ear, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm girded up. I'm girded up for real. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm battle ready, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And the thing about that too, babe, it's balance. You know, like you said, where I'm weak, his strength is made perfect in our weakness. But a lot of times in marriage, both of us can't be down. You know what I'm saying? Like when you going through, I got to be able to speak a word into your life. You know what I'm saying? That's important to have a positive person, a person that knows the word and can
put it on you.
Yeah, that's
because
important.
Me, I respect that word. You can just break me down.
Okay, you got it, baby. Yeah.
You got it. You can say a Bible scripture. You won. You won. I mean, cause I value. I hold the word of God in such high esteem. I'm talking. I could be ready to go do some crazy stuff. Or you could be dead wrong, and I feel like I'm dead right. If you put a scripture up, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Because I honor His word. I respect His word. You follow what I'm saying? I respect the word. And the thing about it, like she said, with the balance thing, like. We different in so many ways. I'm talking about like, oh, completely. And you know, when you come into a marriage, you know what I'm saying, you think that, I'm saying, oh, I'll get my girl, we flowing, we gonna, you know what I'm saying?
The way I
she rolling with me,
I got the
you know what I mean?
sentence, you got the end.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? And that's fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
See the way God made everything in this world, it's a dualistic world. It's hot and cold, left, right, summer, winter, you follow what I'm saying? That's how He created everything. That's why it's a yin and a yang, because it balances. It balances. The two becoming one. Balance. You know what I'm saying? When I'm high, she low, and so let me see. The scales are balanced. It balances. Nothing is out of line with God. He make everything in alignment to balance. That's how this world is staying afloat, because it's balanced. You know what I mean? And so, if how can two walk together unless they agree? That's what a lot of people going you know what I'm saying? We agree to be balanced because she's 100% her, I'm 100% me, and together, and like I say, and what I'm weak at, she got it already. You know what I mean? I don't have to wreck my brain about certain stuff because, okay, babe, you know what I'm saying? You
It's your area.
get it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So now I can focus my energy on what I need to be doing. You know what I mean? God did not. That's why he said he made woman for man, but the woman completes the man. You know what I mean? And so that's why, like, when we don't have marriage, kids, got a baby mama, baby daddy, it's always off balance. The child is off balance. Like me, I grew up without my dad, so I don't know how to, respect no man. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? That was even a problem with my relationship with God. I ain't know how to say father, daddy. Man, I never said those words in my life. I call nobody daddy. I don't remember. I ain't never called nobody daddy. You know what I'm saying? My man had boyfriend. I ain't dog, whatever the nigga name was. You know what I mean? Never. And so it's a foreign thing. So now I'm off balance my whole life. You follow what I'm saying? I'm off balance. So a lot of stuff that I overcompensated for. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got into the streets. You know what I'm saying? My big homies. I emulated those people. That was a father figure. Because I didn't have nothing to emulate. I didn't have nobody to be like. I didn't have nothing to strive to. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like Mike. Everybody wanted to be like Mike. My jump shot wasn't that wicked. I can't jump that dang on high. You know what I mean? But I see my man right down the street. You know what I'm saying? He got all the stuff that I want, and he got the respect that I'm yearning for. I'm gonna follow those footsteps. And those footsteps led me to 263853. You know what I'm saying? That's what it led me to. You know what I mean? Until I learned somebody else to emulate. You feel what I'm saying? Like the Jesus that I grew up off of in school, kids, when I was a little kid, that Jesus was a punk. I wasn't with that. Turn the other cheek, meek and humble. I wasn't with none of that. I didn't understand it. But when I got to know him for myself, oh, I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this Jesus is real. It ain't this fairy tale old pie in the sky how I was taught as a child, man. You know what I mean? It's a different thing. And I also met a human being, a man that I felt like I could emulate, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew the nigga was crazy, right? I knew he was crazy. I knew he was street for real, you know what I'm saying? It was about that action. But something was stopping him from being crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, like, how you do that? Because at this time, you know what I'm saying? I'd been in prison 3 times, been out of jail since I was 19. I was tired, man. But I didn't know how to do nothing different. I didn't know how to do nothing different and still be me. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to pull it off. I had no motto. You know what I'm saying? Everything in life is followed. Man, we ain't come up with nothing.
Nothing new in the sun.
Nothing new. We ain't came up with nothing. Everything you do or ever think about doing, you following something or somebody. You know what I mean? So I had to find something to emulate. I had to find something that kind of like line up with the type of dude I am. That I can do this. And initially my whole thing was like, I don't want to go back to prison. That was my whole thing. But at the same time, I was reading my Bible, and how dude was like, he was teaching. Man, he was teaching the word, but in street terms. He was just talking. You follow what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody peeping him, because like me, I got to understand the word. Like, dude, that's slick. You know what I mean? And it caught me. You know what I mean? And so that was the motto that I've been kind of like following. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me to understand, like I said, the word. You know what I mean? And that kind of like balance my unbalance of, you know what I'm saying, mom and daddy raising a boy. You know what I mean? So now I can kind of be like a good husband and father. You know what I'm saying? Today, I guess that's it.
Yeah. We'll maybe try to come back on later. We have some guests at the door. We'll be back later. Love y'all. Have a blessed day.